Okay. I think that's the conclusion of the ads. Thank you for your patience, chat. I do appreciate it. I want to run the ads when I'm still doing like background stuff, and you won't miss anything, so we can get the pre-rolls off for a little while and allow people to roll in unabated. That aside, this is WooLoop. It's a game about essentially stretching yarn across pins to make pictures. It's sort of like a creative-ish kind of game. It will be coming out this coming Friday. You can wishlist it on Steam. But without further ado, let's try it out and see how it plays. Rocket. So yeah, build a picture by following the instructions to complete each row. Control the rope by left clicking and dragging around the level. Start and end routes by wrapping around the pin with the loop instructions several times. Okay. Pay attention to which direction you need to go. Looping around pins and clockwise and anti-clockwise can give different effects. Ah, okay. Don't make mistakes. Oh, that's helpful advice. Thanks. Looping the wrong way around a pin will stop you from progressing. Ah. Excuse me. A sip of water. Okay. Replay levels with new game plus to unlock new colors and frames. Most importantly, relax, have fun, and create. Thank you for trying WooLoop. You are amazing. Oh, you're amazing. This feels really good, actually. Does the color for you. That's really nice. Ah, that's pretty. So we did the rocket ship with two balloons. Excuse me. Okay. I'm glad it sort of manages the colors for you so you don't have to think about it. That's really nice. They didn't have to do that. They could have put that on the player, but they didn't. That is a very, very nice design move. And so people that might be partially or completely colorblind may have trouble with this game because it's giving you a lot of information using colors, which I like as a gameplay design aspect, but accessibility will be an issue for those people. So maybe we'll make colorblind mode. That might be a good improvement. Maybe it has it. I didn't see it in the options though. That's, you know, not the end of the world, obviously, but it'd be a nice thing to improve upon. Yeah. This is super cute. This, you know, this is a game would be even better with like a stylus. There we go. Ah. Okay, so it's like pseudo fill of the balloons. Okay. Four more colors, four more yarns to do. This is a really good game to sort of chill out and like watch YouTubes, listen to an audiobook, and sort of just turn your brain off for a few hours. I like it. This is I think, yeah, this game is nailing it. Okay, two more fills to do. Okay, last balloon. It's definitely like allows your brain to do something idly, but it's not so engrossing and so intense where you have to put 100% of your brain into it. You can just do this sort of mindlessly and make a pretty picture. And then I think there's like a sandbox cutting mode, or if you want to do something on your own and make stuff from scratch. But just doing like the pre-made things is pretty good. Let's see. Accessibility. So it's like, okay, there's that stuff, but not any colorblind mode things. Yeah, that would be an improvement. Like I said, not the end of the world. Just something to think about if you're making your own games. There are people that have accessibility needs, and if you design mechanics where it may go in a way that makes people with accessibility needs have a harder time, you're just shrinking your audience, and that's the last thing you want to do. Granted, it takes more work to accommodate those people sometimes, if you don't, especially after the fact. But it's worth doing. From a purely capitalistic perspective, where you just give more of an audience. B, you get good word of mouth press for being accessibility friendly. Yeah. If you don't accommodate these nice people out there, you're just shooting yourself in the foot, really. Ooh, this is interesting. So, okay. Having different rotations allow you to do like a inner fill. That's cool. That is super cool. I never thought of it that way, but it makes total sense. Okay. Super neat. All right. Okay. And there. It does feel really good in the mouse, like the stretchiness of the yarn feels really good. So, A+ on input feedback kind of aesthetics. Ah. Cool. Now to fill this in a bit. Also trying to keep mindful of the time because I still have work in the morning and I need to make a proposal for a project on adding some more dynamic functionality to the UI, which not a problem. I have ideas how to do it. I just have to write it down in a way that I can sell it to my boss. Then I'll probably get to implement it, and that'll be nice. Okay. Heh. That's tech cup. So similar thing where you have the different directions allow you to do like this inner highlight. Looks really good. Trying to think. What else? Yeah, this game I think is it even a game because it has no failure condition necessarily, except for lack of progression, which that's no argument, right? But I was trying to think like what kind of people would like this kind of game? People that like play unpacking for the mechanics of it instead of focusing on the story. Unpacking has both that are great, but people that really like just the mechanics of it, or what's that one? I think it's a Danish game, Dwarf, where you have like the hex tiles and you build like a terrain. I can't remember the name of it. Any like chill, like just semi-creative games, so you just sort of just fuck around and just poke at it while you do other things is fits the bill. Exactly, Dormamtic. I can't pronounce it, but that what's already put into chat. But we now have a take cup. Well done. I wonder if there's a company out there that does these as kits, and like, could they partner up? Like, have a WooLoop series of these kits that you can, you know, play in the game. Like, oh, I want to do this one in real life and go over here. That'd be kind of cool. But there's a ton of these. Holy crap! There's. Oh my goodness. That's gonna be DLC. Okay. Okay. So I understand why they're doing this. I'm just not a huge fan of like, oh, check out our socials for more content. It's like, you don't have to do that. Like, if your game is good enough, you don't need to do that. They'll do it. You'll happen naturally. I don't remember what I picked for this. Okay. What is this map? I don't know. It'll be fun though. I really like that you don't have to worry about like yarn management and stuff like that. Like, all that being taken care of for you is super nice. No. Okay. Cool. Wrong direction. Yeah. Definitely think the color scheme is going to be a challenge for people that need more distinct color differences. Not the worst, but definitely could be better. But someone with those difficulties will probably have to comment better on it. And let's see. Okay. Meow. Ah. Oh, okay. So what, 6 more strands? All right, cool. Yeah, I like this game a lot. It's not super my cup of tea. Yeah, we just did tea. But I think I can get into the mood of it once in a blue moon. I'm glad I got to try it out because I would have never heard of it otherwise. Yeah. Let's just go there. Okay, and oh boy, that's a tight corner there. Curious to see what this even is. Like the constellations, maybe? Like the zodiac? Okay, there we are. This, bam. Not that one. Over here. Oh, no. There we go. Okay. Last one over here. Ah. I don't know how that happened. Okay. And back around and get the other side of this line. Okay, so yeah, it is constellations. I'll go a little bit longer because I don't want the string to be too short. I'm having fun with this too. This is an interesting one. No. I don't even know what I'm making. I should pay attention to the title, shouldn't I? But fuck it. This corner piece. I like this one's a geometric pattern to it. Big fan of that. There we go. And on to this one. This guy. So this has like a nice symmetrical pattern to it, which I really like. Oh, I say that now it's no longer symmetrical. You had to prove me wrong, didn't you, game? Okay. Oh wow, this one strand is going the distance. Holy crap. Come on. Oh boy. Yeah, this game I think would be better on a with a stylus. So like a DS or an or like a game like a platform like that, I think would be really good. Sadly, that's less of a thing nowadays. And sort of cannibalize their own mobile market, which I get. Oh, I don't have to hold down the click either. That's nice. Okay. Error reporting when you mess up is a little alarmist at times. Zoom levels are a bit much. Okay. Because you kind of have to be this far out to see where you're going across the screen. But it's, with a mouse at least, a little hard to get some of the precision just right. But yeah. Good lesson I just learned that you don't have to hold down the mouse button there, this whole strand. Maybe I'm just an idiot and didn't think of that. But so it's not so bad. Okay. Holy crap, that is a design to last the ages. Holy crap. I like it. Okay. Now the next question. What's the next color going to be? Okay. Yeah, the zoom follow. Not stupendous. Because the map moving around you while you're trying to move can mess with you. Until you get used to it, I guess. Okay. And there we are. Okay. And bring that up here. This is kind of pretty though. I like it. I love abstract geometric kind of art styles. So one thing I was thinking about, chat, a future game that may or may not be co-op. I kind of want to have a playthrough of Factorio again because it's been a hot minute. It's one of my favorite games, and I love playing it. But I don't know how popular it is these days. Moreover, I don't know how much of a Twitch audience there is for people just to hang out and build a factory that's in 2D. Like there is a Satisfactory, like it's 3D, right? There's a lot of overlapping inspiration between the games. And yeah, having a playthrough of Factorio would be fun. Series expressed some interest in playing it, though the automation is not their funnest of genre. Come on, Yarn. Their favorite of genres. They're more about the exploration of some games in those cases. And Factorio is not really about exploration. It's mostly just factory building and some combat. But yeah, you do your world settings, right? So that may or may not happen. Be up to them, of course. Or how bored they get with the game. Or if they'll just spend more of the time just bullshitting and shooting the breeze. And factory building would just be a side effect. I'm also down with, of course. And I might pull in a few members of the community who may not have played Factorio yet and walk them through some of the basics. But that's also a TBD because I haven't approached anyone yet. We'll see. Obviously, it'd be like trusted members, people that I know would be okay to be on stream and all that kind of stuff. Just because there's a lot of the game that works well with delegation in terms of tasks. So people that want to participate in that could be fun. But TBD. Long story short, Factorio is a game I've been thinking about a lot lately. And I kind of have the itch to play it again, but hard thing about that is that when I play it hard, and so I need a huge block of time to play it. And I haven't had that in a hot minute. So we'll see. There is a 3-day weekend for me coming up this coming weekend. So maybe perhaps I'll start a map on that and not go too ham on it. I think I can justify playing it a bit more if I don't go crazy hours with it. Because there's one time I played it and I went like literally, not kidding, like 20 hours without stopping to eat or drink or anything. I just was absorbed. And I should not be doing that, no matter how fun it is. Just have to take care of my, biological sense, drink your water, all that kind of thing. Yeah, look at that pretty thing. I really like that pattern. I really, really do. Definitely my vibe. But yeah, play some Factorio. I probably won't do anything super eccentric. Just vanilla, go with the tried and true like main bus design because it's simple to throw together. And probably set the aggression level to where it's only aggressive if you start the combat. There won't be just they won't care about pollution. Granted, that takes a lot of the challenge out of the game, but I find the enjoyable challenge is just doing the logistics of the factory with the terrain you're given. And not necessarily doing all that with the constant death threat of giant bugs invading in inopportune times. The way I want to go about it. That being said, I do like that aggression level once I have base defenses and automation up for it, but starting out it's annoying and less fun in my opinion for my playthrough. I am more a fan of like once I have like lasers and some solar panels and battery banks where I have essentially renewable defenses, then yeah, then you know that I don't have to keep vigilance and struggle to build up that defend myself. So I think there is a way to change that mid-save, so I may do that. We'll see. But regardless, starting out on sort of like a chill, fuck around, just have fun kind of map would be ideal for me. And one thing I really enjoy in Factorial that I wish other factory games had is the logistics system. It's second to none. Logistic robots flying around and delivering you things. It's so convenient. It's so convenient. Once you have that up and running and start leaning on your infrastructure for your own needs like that, it's night and day. It's one thing I hope in some way might come to satisfactory one day, because I think it's one thing it's sorely lacking, is that you have to be hoofing it around to get your own inventory sorted in a way that you can use to craft things. When you have belts and robots and machines and drones, none of it at all can bring you a thing for making another thing. And that's, you know, one gap I think that still is there. But we'll see. Coffee Stain's still working on it. They were just talking about update 8 this morning, so that's exciting. They're investigating a potential engine upgrade, so update to Unreal 5 so you get prettier graphics and more possibilities. Not a lot of it won't be out of the box, but it may allow the artists to do even more in the engine that they thought they could. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, that's exciting. I still need to revive the save I was doing with Serio of Satisfactory. I was having a lot of fun with that. So should get back to that, get further along on the tech tree. That's what we want to do. Hopefully the performance issues have been patched out a bit. We'll see. We'll just make sure the mods work. Still need to finish our Satisfactory playthrough, like, or not Satisfactory. Valheim. Jesus Christ, where's my brain? A lot of things in the underway, so we're having a lot of fun. That's what matters. It's an anchor, right? I think it's an anchor. But yeah, Valheim has been super fun. We started a new save with Dura because she's new to the game, and it was fun to play around with that and have her fight nature, have nature win a good number of times. Especially against trees, I find that endlessly hysterical. That trees can get their revenge in Valheim. We did the first boss, Eikthyr, so you can get like metal mining going. Got some basic copper going and tin. So you get bronze. But we didn't do the Elder, and there's still obviously more to do. What else? We had a nice weekend and played some Played Up with Pants over on Saturday. That was great. I was super happy to be part of that. Had a great time. I very much do like playing Played Up. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it's just a nice little game where you can do some automation, but it's not the only thing you can do. I have been watching some more YouTube videos to learn more about how the automation works in that game and be better with it. I'm still a novice in my opinion. But everyone has to start somewhere, right? We shall see. Ah. Cool. That's a anchor and a rope. That looks really good. I like it. I like it. It puts it like a nice frame and gives you like a time lapse of it kind of thing. Very power wash. That's what the, okay, this reminds me a lot of power wash in terms of like mood. Yeah, this is hitting a lot of the same vibes as power wash in a good way. Okay, pineapple. There we go. I love pineapple. One of the best toppings you can have on a pizza. There we go. Yeah, I'm starting to crash a little bit, so I still want to power in through a little bit longer just so I don't shortchange you guys on the stream. I always feel bad if it's less than like 2.5, 3 hours, because then what's the point of making a stream if it's that short? But we're at 2 hours 50, so we're almost in a good spot. Eh. This is a nice like crisscross pattern methodology. I like it. I don't want to go to that. I want to go around. Yeah, it's starting to come together. Okay, I get the bush part of the pineapple, like top. Okay. Ah. Alright, loop back around, complete that. Alright, let's see, we have what? 7 more to go? Okay. Well, that's barely one, okay. Okay. Alright, so like the 7 is probably a bad estimation. Ooh, what we do here? Oh, that's sort of like the inliner trick again. I like it. All right. Okay. Oh wow, this one's going all over the place, isn't it? Oh wow. It's really going all over, isn't it? Oh, my arm's starting to get sore. Ugh. Readjust myself in my chair. There we go. Oh, there we go. That one's a little finicky, wasn't it? Whew. There we go. Okay, got that. What else is new? Not in the near term future, but I'm thinking within a week or two, I'll probably start to try to wean off vaping as much. I won't be quitting nicotine, just not inhaling it as much. And switch to just using gums and patches to try and wean myself down. It's one thing I want to try and have a goal as of this new year is either greatly reduce or eliminate nicotine from my regular consumption, because it's expensive, if nothing else, but it's also not healthy for you. I'm not smoking. Comparatively, it's not the worst as far as we know, but it's still something I should work to eliminate, and that's a goal of mine for at least the first half of 2023, is to at least reduce it, ideally eliminate it. So I already have the gum. I need to order some patches off of Amazon, and I don't know. I'll have to find it or probably tweak with it a bit, because I know they have like the 3 different sizes for the stepping down the nicotine dose. That's great. I'm happy for it. I just want to be able to do it on my own terms of rate, because I won't be able to step down as quickly as a lot of the boxes want you to. I know me. So hopefully I can just buy like the large step first and have on that for a while, like a few weeks or a month or two, and then maybe step down. Just I gotta be very gradual with this, because every time I dip nicotine too much and my anxiety spikes in reaction, it's the worst counterpoint to it. It's unbearable. I gotta wean myself very slowly and perceptibly slowly to eventually get off of it. I have gone the other route of cold turkey, and I had 3 weeks to be alone and interact with no humans because I was that irritable. I have quit nicotine completely before. I used to smoke, quit for 3 or 4 years, and then I started vaping, and I've been vaping since. So that is a goal of mine of this new year. I'm not going to call it a resolution. Resolutions are for monitors. This is a goal. That's a goal of mine. Another goal of the year is to slowly making healthier food options more regular. Again, a lot of the problems I've seen people, or at least I've had with resolutions historically, is aim way too high, be way too ambitious, and then you see the distance between where you are and where you want to be with that, and you get really discouraged. Where I've had success with goals instead of resolutions is make them very realistic, very attainable, but nonetheless in the right direction. So even though progress is slow, it's very natural, and you go at the pace you want to. You don't want to try and push yourself so hard that you fail outright, and then you yo-yo back to even a worse spot. That's my take. Take it or leave it. I don't know, but that's something that's worked historically well for me. And keep it small, keep it targeted, make it very attainable, so you can attain it, and then year after year or month after month or whatever time span you want to work with. That's part of the looseness of having a goal, is that it doesn't have to go immediately, but it allows you to have like a North Star to work towards that goal and achieve it, right? That's the ultimate goal, is to make positive progress at a rate, no matter what the rate is. But yeah, this is WooLoop. It's set to come out this Friday. It's on Steam if you want to. Don't think you can pre-order, but you can wishlist it. It will be out this Friday. I had a lot of fun. Thank you again, devs, for trying this out. This is a great game that I feel scratches the itch of what I think Power Wash did for a long time. I think the only thing I would improve are the gameplay colors being have more accessibility options. Not necessarily the colors of the pictures. You're kind of limited on that. Maybe. But the gameplay ones of like the different pins, improving that might be good. And then maybe have like a quick but satisfying sound effect as you complete either a strand or some chunk of progression. That's where like the meme of the ding from Power Wash comes from. Like how much it sticks in your brain is because it hits the dopamine right as you progress in each chunk. If you get something like that out of this game, that I think will really take it to the next level. But the core is good. The zoom levels on the camera could be a little bit smoother, a little finer, but that is like paper thin, like slightly, inconvenient. The heart and soul of this game is good. If you're into like just chill out, doodling kind of games, this is the mark. But it's about 10:15 my time. I'm still trying to catch up on sleep. I didn't sleep Sunday night, so I'm still a bit worn from that. So all that being said, I'm gonna switch scenes and we're gonna go find someone to raid and give them some support. I appreciate you all for hanging out. I know this has been like a very chill stream, very relaxed, very low energy, because I'm low energy. But I hope you had a good time. I know I did. And hopefully you saw a game that might interest you. All three games I think were pretty good in their own right. Crystals with a K was a sleeper hit for me. Oh my goodness, was a sleeper hit. Let me find someone to raid. Prevent people from raiding us because we're about to raid out. Who we raided recently? We did Ferocious, nah. Pants, Sari. I said Dura earlier. Might raid Dura. She's nice. Yeah. No problem, honey. I'm glad you found it relaxing. I know you've been stressing over a lot of things recently, so hopefully that alleviated some amount of stress. Yeah. I'm thinking we raid Dura. We haven't raided Dura in a hot minute. And she's playing God of War, the new God of War. And yeah. Trying to see if this is the. Yeah, it's not Ragnarok. It's the one before it. But it's a good game, a solid game, great story, great top-notch camera work in the game. So highly recommend it if you haven't played it. Let's go watch Dura. You can get a taste for yourself. I dropped all the socials. You know what they're for. Join the Discord if you're not in the Discord. A lot of the community members are doing various art projects and been posting a lot of work in there, and it's really cool to see what they're doing. I'm super happy to see what they're working on in their free time. So if you want to get in on the fun, definitely hang out. But let's go. Let's go ahead to Dura. We were playing Valheim with her the other night, so super great. Hope you all have a great night. Sleep well. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Be well. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. Stay safe. Good night and good luck. I'll see you next time.